I got concussed pretty bad in the last season that I played. Yeah, like, I like blacked out for like half a second one game because me and my teammate were like going to make a tackle together. We were both going to tackle this one guy, and we both like wrapped around him. Like he came from one side, I came from the other, and then behind him our heads just clashed. And we just tackled each other head on. And then like I literally remember seeing on film, like my head goes back, and then my arms are just up in the air, and I'm just like falling back. Like I remember during COVID, I would pig out and then get like chest pains, and I'm like, man, I'm like 19 years old and I'm getting chest pains. Growing up as like the bigger guy, like you know, they might expect you to kind of like lose a little bit of weight here and there, but they don't think you have that drive in you. You know, I think for some people they can be pretty judgmental and think that goes into like other aspects of life too. That's the thing is like even like people have treated me so much differently ever since I've lost weight.
Welcome back to Off the Record. I'm your host, Jordan Rance. We are back and better than ever. Today's episode is a special one because my guest is someone who I've known for almost my whole life. One of my childhood friends, Emerson Viveiros, is here. We met playing soccer at the age of 5. We went to school together until the 7th grade. Over the years, we've only caught up here and there, but recently we reconnected, and I knew I had to bring him on the podcast. Emerson's big into fitness and combat sports, and he's gone through an inspiring transformation, not just physically, but mentally as well. We're going to talk about our shared past, his training journey, and what fuels his passion for combat sports. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming Emerson to the show, and let's get into it. Emerson, welcome officially to Off the Record. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy to be here. I appreciate you having me on, and I'm excited to just catch up and have a good conversation.
That's what I like to hear. Yeah, awesome. Well, getting right into it then. Like I was just kind of mentioning in the intro there, we've known each other well, I think it's safe to say our whole lives. Like we met at 5. Playing soccer of all things, which actually fun fact, nowadays I can't stand soccer. I am not a soccer person. Like, I mean, I'll play it, I guess, but man, I only know maybe Messi or Ronaldo. Fair. I'm not sure about anyone else. How about you? Do you still?
Yeah, I mean, like I definitely don't like play anymore. Like, and I never really like I played when I was about 5, you know? And then, you know, unlike the elementary school, you know, recess days, playing on lunch breaks and stuff like that. But like, I never really like played on a team, like an official, like, you know, club team or anything.
Yeah.
But like, I've always like enjoyed kind of like watching the sport just because like Portuguese culture, it's really big. It's really popular, especially like, you know, like
for sure. Yeah. It makes
coming
sense
up like
in that way. Yeah.
Yeah. Like coming up with like, you know, Ronaldo and stuff being Portuguese, like every Portuguese kid loves that kind of aspect of it, right? Like watching the national team and then like watching like, you know, the club teams that he played for and stuff growing up. So like I remember in high school, like I kind of got really back into like just watching it just because like me and my friends would always have like kind of like beefs between Messi and Ronaldo and stuff. And then like if Ronaldo's team beat Messi's team, we would like, you know, bug the guy that likes Messi, and then vice versa. Like if Messi's team won, then I'd come to school with my head down, you know?
Right.
So it was kind of like, it was like that. But like nowadays, like now that like Ronaldo and Messi are a lot older, and then like the sports changed quite a bit, like just based off of like the tactics and things like that. Like I don't really even follow it anymore. Like it's kind of hard to just like for me to just be like, oh, like, you know, my favorite team was like Real Madrid, so it's like it's hard for me to like watch a Real Madrid game nowadays, just like a random, you know, regular league match, just because like the sport's so different now. Like it's so like restrained just based off of like the tactics that like, you know, managers have come in and they've like kind of reinvented the game a little bit, right? So there's like it's a little bit different to watch. Like I know if you're really into soccer and you've played it like your whole life, it's probably pretty interesting just to like, because you understand that deeper level. But like I remember like when I was a kid watching it, it was like there was just like crazy stuff that would happen. Like guys would like shoot from like 40 yards away from the net and just like score, and it would be crazy goals. But that
Yeah.
doesn't really happen like nowadays. So it's
Right.
hard for me to follow it. And like, especially since like I never really played on a club team or anything, like I don't really play much just on my free time. Like sometimes I'll go and kick a ball around, but I'm definitely sore after.
Yeah.
It's hard on the legs for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like on the knees, especially for
Oh
me.
yeah.
My
Yeah.
goodness.
It's
I
like
have
because
like,
it's like you're running and you're changing, you're constantly changing direction.
oh yeah.
It's like short sprints, and then you
Yeah.
gotta like
Yeah.
stop right on the
Yeah.
spot, right?
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah.
it's a lot of impact, but
Yeah.
it's fun. It's fun. It's
Right.
fun, but it's like I don't know. It's hard to get a game going because
Right.
it's like, especially if you're not playing on a club team or in a league.
This is a funny random memory, and
Mhm.
I totally do not blame you if you don't remember this because it is pretty
Mhm.
minimal. But since it happened to me, it's more in my head. I remember one time we were all playing soccer at recess.
Yep.
This was still at OVJ, and what was it? Someone had shot the soccer ball, and I had dove for it, and
Mhm.
like I just remember seeing it in my head, like the ball was like the goalpost here, and the ball got to like
Oh, it
here,
got real close.
and I just swatted it away. Best soccer moment for me. That's
Yeah.
where I peaked in my soccer career.
It's like it's the little moments like that. It feels great, you know? It's like
Yeah.
you get this burning passion in your heart, and it's like it's
Right.
just a good feeling.
Yeah.
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 The Reese's highlights. There was
The
lots of them.
recess highlights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh, you played football as well, right?
Yeah, yeah. I joined late in high school.
Yeah.
Like I remember you played
I played in
in the Nomads, right?
yeah, yeah.
Like when like how old were you?
I think I was in the Pee Wee League, so that would have been
Okay.
I think I was maybe 12 or 13.
Nice. Nice.
I only played for the one season. It's actually funny. I was just talking to someone about that the other day of how much I wish I stuck with that because I love football. Like I'm a massive NFL, CFL fan.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I was a pretty like skinny, scrawny little kid, so that's why I never stuck with it.
Fair.
I mean, obviously, like growing up, you know, you build muscle, everything, your body
Yeah.
gets stronger. So like now, I totally feel like I could do it, but I'm sort of contemplating whether it's like, is it like too late? Like all those missed
I don't
years.
think so. I don't think so.
Like obviously, I would never play. I don't know. Like I wouldn't compete or anything, but I don't know if there's like a club or something like that just for fun. Yeah.
I mean, even like because you're 23, right? So
Yeah.
it's like you're only like you're born in 2002, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So it's like I'm pretty sure there is like you could probably still actually play for a club team. Like you could probably still play for the Nomads. I think it might be the last year like that you would be able to, but you would be able to.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's like it's 18 to 23, I believe, for this the league that I played for after high school. It's just like kind of like a recreational club team. It's not like you have to like go through all these trials to make a team and stuff. It's just like I mean, some of the teams in the league are like that, like the ones like that want to like compete at a really high level. But like there's other teams where like you know you could just go pay registration and then go to the practices, learn the skills, and then play actual like full on tackle games. And that's what I did after high school, because like a bunch of my friends that I did play with in high school, they like after COVID. The thing is with COVID too, it messed up a lot of our plans, right? Because like I only played my senior year in high school. I didn't play grade 9, 10, 11, and 12.
Just that one
I joined. Yeah. So like, and I just joined because like my friends wanted me to join. Like I was a bigger dude back then. I was like, you know, like 250 pounds, like kind of O lineman build, like a really just like short, stocky O lineman. And like I lifted a lot of weights even before I played football. So like my friends, we would always be in the weight room. I'd be in the weight room with the football guys, but I was just lifting weights for no reason. And they were doing it for football, and they were like, oh, you gotta play, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, whatever. Last year I'll play. And it was a great experience. Like I enjoyed the camaraderie aspect of it. Like and I enjoyed the game too. Like it's just, I've always kind of enjoyed just like contact sports and like running into people and
Yeah.
stuff like that,
That
right? So it's
adrenaline
like
rush. Yeah.
exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
right. So I've always enjoyed that, but like the camaraderie aspect of it was like something that I didn't expect because like I never really played team sports growing up, right? Like
Hmm.
I played like soccer when I was like 5, but then I never really stuck with any other like team sports growing up, right? So
Yeah.
I didn't really know what it was like. And then when I was in that situation, and then with that team, and then we were trying to like, we were trying to compete for the championship and stuff, but it didn't work out. And but it was like
Okay.
it was a situation where like we were all trying to like, we had that goal in mind and we were all just like working really hard towards it. And it was a cool situation to be in. And that made me really fall in love with the sport. And then COVID happened. So we didn't know like if there was even going to be an opportunity for us to play like after high school. But luckily a
Yeah.
couple years after, that it's called the major Manitoba Majors Football League. That's
Okay.
the kind of like the recreational one I was talking about that I played for.
Yeah.
They had the Nomads started
Mhm.
up a team again in there for like the first time in like I don't even know, like 5 to 10 years. I can't remember the exact
Yeah.
timeline, but they didn't have like a team in that age division for like a long time, so they were kind of restarting this team. And a bunch of guys I played with in high school all went there, and I was like, hey, I mean, I wasn't planning on playing again, but I was like, sure, like everybody's doing it. I think it'd be fun just to
Yeah.
like meet up with a bunch of guys like I played with in high school, just to
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
reconnect again after COVID. It was a lot of fun, but like yeah, we were definitely not like on the same competitive level as like the other teams in the league that like had teams for a while.
Yeah.
But it was fun, like you go out
Yeah.
with your friends and you hit some guys, you
Mhm.
you take a beating, and then you go out for some good food and drinks after.
Hey, that's what it's all
But
about, right?
yeah, but it was fun. Like it was cool, especially because like I went through that fitness transformation
Yeah.
like in between that time where like I was a senior in high school, and then I got out of high school, and then I kind of like went through that transformation, and then I like played a complete like I in high school I was playing offensive line, and then after high school I was playing linebacker, like
Yeah.
outside linebacker. So I was
Right.
playing defense,
Yeah.
and then I had to like and plus I had no like I did not know anything about football when I
Oh,
was playing
neither
O
did I.
line. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I had no idea.
Yeah.
And then like I had to like completely learn the opposite side of the game,
Yeah.
like from no knowledge of nothing. Like I didn't know what zone coverage was.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
all I knew was
Yeah.
tackling. That's it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's like I had to like
Exactly.
completely like relearn everything.
Right.
So
Right.
it's just like I enjoy like experiences where like I get to grow and learn, just try new things. And it's like if I can be around people like that I have history with and experience with learning as well, like it's a great time. So I enjoyed that aspect of it. But man, it is physically demanding, like
Oh, for
injury
sure.
wise and stuff. Like I got like concussed pretty bad in the
Really,
last
eh?
season that I played. Yeah,
Oh
like
no.
I was literally like I think I like blacked out for like half a second one
Ooh.
game because me and my teammate were like going to make a tackle together. We were both going to tackle this one guy, and
Yeah.
we both like wrapped around him, and then kind of like he came from one side, I came from the other, and then behind him our heads just clashed,
Yeah.
and we
Oh
just
no,
like
eh?
tackled each other head on. And then like I literally remember seeing on film, like my head goes back, and
Yeah.
then my arms are just up in the air, and I'm just
Oh
like falling
no.
back. And then he's just like he got hit, and then he just just like we
Yeah.
both looked lifeless,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and then and
Wow.
then that season, since I was playing linebacker, we were blitzing, like I was blitzing on every play.
Right.
So like I got up, came back again, blitzing. I'm either making a tackle or I'm getting hit by an old lineman. Like I'm getting like,
Right.
blocked by an old
Something.
lineman.
Yeah.
So I'm getting hit constantly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then like, oh man, like the headaches were just so bad. I just
Hmm.
like
Oh, I can't even
I
imagine.
had I
Yeah.
had to stop. So it's like I didn't play the rest of this. I played one more game after that game, but then I didn't play like the next three or four. I
Okay.
was just done. And
Yeah.
then I was like I couldn't, after that season I couldn't even go back to like training combat sports because like I'm not gonna go get punched in the
Yeah.
face
Yeah.
after that, right? So
Yeah.
I had to like slowly ease into it,
Yeah.
into back into combat sports.
Yeah.
So it was just like that was like another headache on top of it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a fun sport, but it has a cost as well. Like you got to be really careful. You got to be
Yeah.
really careful how you move and what
Mhm.
situations you put yourself in.
Yeah.
because
That's like any sport, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%,
Yeah.
100%. Like it could literally take like in any sport like one bad step and then boom,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
tear an ACL,
Yeah.
mess up your knee, roll an ankle, something, right? Like
Yeah.
it's always possible, but it's just like yeah,
Yeah.
football is just rough on the head,
Oh, for
especially.
sure.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, all the smashing and
yeah.
tackling, all that stuff. Yeah. Um, if I'm not mistaken, you were a WWE fan when you were a kid, correct?
I was, yeah,
Yeah.
I
Are
was
you
really,
still
really big.
or
Now, not so much. Like
no?
I think I kind of stopped following it. I'd say in like late middle school, probably. So then, like, it kind of like I don't really recognize too many of the people
Yeah.
now and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like it's kind of hard for me to follow or get into it. And
Right.
then I also kind of just like got into like like MMA and then Muay Thai and stuff. So I was like following that a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I remember as a kid, I was like, oh man, like Rey Mysterio was
Yeah.
like my favorite. Like I love those like the there was like so many like weird characters back then. Like when
Mm-hmm.
we
Yeah.
when we were kids.
Right.
What was that guy? I don't even remember his name.
To be honest, I never really watched it as a kid, but I do know like the big names, like obviously John
Yeah,
Cena, The Rock,
yeah,
Rey Mysterio.
yeah.
Um, was I don't know if Roman Reigns, is he just new age or is he back in the day as well?
I mean, I think he's been in it for a while, but like I don't like I remember when I was following it, he wasn't around. I
Yeah.
remember it was more like after I stopped, so it could
Yeah.
have been
Right.
like maybe in like when we were in middle school, he might have came in, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember him when I was following it.
Right. Right. Right.
Yeah.
How do you feel about like seeing all this like John Cena's last few fights? Like, cause isn't he's done after like what is he got, one more fight or is he already done? I'm not too sure.
For WWE,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure. I didn't. Is he retiring or?
Uh, well, because he's constantly on those WrestleMania.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what the terminology is, but like I think it's that. It's like that's the events they have on Netflix all the time. Um,
Oh yeah, I forgot they're on Netflix now. They've been on there
uh,
for a while, eh?
yeah, yeah, like
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know, at least a year. Yeah, yeah. No, but I've just been hearing about how he's done, and it's been this whole thing
oh
because it's
wow,
like because he's one of like the
yeah,
OGs, and
oh for sure.
yeah, so it's I guess for someone who's still a fan, that would be probably a big thing. But
Oh yeah, I can imagine. It's like kind of
yeah,
like a legend of the sport
hmm
kind of
going
retiring,
up with
right?
them.
So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
No, I didn't know he was like finishing up, but
yeah,
yeah, that's probably a pretty big deal in the WWE world because
for
he
sure.
was
Yeah.
around for a while. Like
Oh
even
yeah.
like I remember before I
hmm
got into WWE as a kid, like he was already in the WWE for a while,
Yeah.
and then he kind of like went through like a couple different like character stages, like
Yeah.
character arc stages or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he kind of like ended up being like the face of the sport for a while when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah.
yeah, I don't like I have no idea what's been going on in like the last like probably like 10 years
Yeah.
of
Okay.
WWE,
Yeah. Yeah.
but like I can imagine it's a pretty big deal if he's retiring because
Oh
he's
yeah.
like been the face of the company for like a while, right?
It's
So
like you could almost say like he is the face of the WWE. Like without him,
yeah, I'd say so. Like, I think
like
I'm assuming they're probably trying to set up other guys. Like they over the years, they've probably been trying to
oh
set up
for
other
sure.
guys to like
Yeah.
take it off
hmm
for when he's gone. But like
Yeah.
yeah, like I remember like when I was a kid, like everybody was a John Cena fan. Like
Yeah. Oh
nobody
yeah.
didn't like John Cena.
Yeah.
He was just like that guy that like everybody liked,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
he had a pretty good image as well. So it makes sense that he
Yeah.
was like the face of the company too.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You had mentioned just about they're getting ready for like other people to take his place. And I know you'd also said you're not really you don't follow it that much anymore, but um, all this Logan Paul being
oh
in the
yeah,
WWE.
I forgot he was in there. Yeah.
Well, so don't get me wrong, I'm not like a fanboy or anything,
Mhm.
but I do really respect the Paul brothers just based on their work ethic. Like I know
Fair.
that they can be, quote unquote assholes,
Mhm.
but like especially for the WWE, like that's like wouldn't that be what you want? Like as a WWE fan, not saying you are, but like for someone that is, right? Wouldn't that be what you like. You want the villain. You want someone to
Yeah.
like you
That
because yeah,
that's
like
kind of
it's
like what I'd say like they're good at is kind of like being the villain and
being the
getting
villain.
people kind
Yeah.
of like getting people to like want them to like kind of like getting a lot of people to prey on their downfall,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like it still attracts a lot of attention,
For
and
sure.
like
Yeah.
and they're very smart for like kind of using that avenue to like push themselves and like build something for themselves, right? Because
Yeah.
like they've built like tons of businesses
Oh
and
yeah.
tons of like
Hmm.
they're pretty they're set, right? Like they've got so many different like things going on in different projects and different avenues of like business and like celebrity and content and everything, right? So it's like
Yeah.
they've done well with like their strategy, and like I can see it being like a big draw for the WWE as well. Like just having that, I'm
Oh,
sure there's
for
people
sure.
that love him, and then there's people that like hate his guts too, right?
Yep. Yeah. But
So
I mean,
yeah,
it's
no,
like
I
you were
get
saying,
it
it just brings all the eyes, right? Because if they have that
exactly.
following,
Hmm.
it's, naturally, yeah, whether you like them or hate them, you're going to know about it because
Exactly.
it's just everywhere. Yeah. Um, Kind of veering back to the whole like fitness side of things. Um, you had also mentioned that so in high school, maybe growing up, you were um more, I don't
Bigger
know,
dude.
bigger guy.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to step on any toes or whatever,
No,
but
no, no, no.
um you obviously aren't right now. You look great.
Mhm. Thank you.
Um was there a mindset
Yeah.
shift there
So
or
like I remember just, like my whole life I was like literally like always the chubby kid,
yep.
and like it
Okay.
wasn't like too bad of like a problem like going through school and stuff. I literally just remember like I didn't want to play tag because like
Okay.
I was like the chubby kid that wasn't super fast, and if I got tagged I would never be able to tag anybody
Yeah.
back. So
Okay.
it's like
Oh no.
that's the only thing I didn't like about being the fat kid. But like growing up and stuff, like kind of I started playing football, and then kind of like even before that I was getting into the gym, and
Hmm.
like my cousin got me really into just like general fitness, like
Yeah.
just being more active, lifting some weights, whatever. So I was into that, and then playing football, and then I was like, man, like all these like I started just looking up to like athletes
Yeah.
because just because of like that constant like just the way they live their life, like
Yeah.
they're so dedicated to like
Hmm.
a goal and always improving themselves, and they
I'm
have
the
like this
exact same
like
way. Yeah.
an iron like
Hmm.
mindset where it's
Where
like
nothing can
you know
stop them. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So it's
Yeah.
like I really started to respect that, and like I didn't have nothing like that when I was like a fat kid. I was just like,
Yeah.
man, I want to play video games and eat food. Like
Yeah.
that's all that really mattered to me.
Yeah.
I was like, just want to like if I got like a poutine and a double cheeseburger, I was happy, right? But like then
Yeah.
I was like, no, I want more. Like like it's not like and I also like knew like living that lifestyle was super unhealthy, right?
Yeah.
Like I
Oh yeah.
remember during COVID, like I would like pig out and
Hmm.
then get like chest pains, and I'm like, man,
Hmm.
I'm like 19 years old and I'm getting chest pain.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like 270 pounds. Like this
Right.
is not good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's
So
like
it's
I
like
was
a
like
wake up
I
call.
yeah, it's like I knew something like had
Hmm.
to change.
Hmm.
Of course, like I knew that like being overly overweight is not good, like in general,
No,
like
for sure.
just in
Yeah.
my personal opinion, like for your health,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
there was definitely like like mentally like it's not like bad for your mental health, right? Like
Right.
like if you're okay with it, like it's totally fine. Like there were some ways where like I was happier too, right? Like
Yeah.
when I was a bigger guy, but like for your physical health, it's definitely like comparing now to then, like
Yeah.
I just feel so much like healthier, so much better. My
Yeah.
body just like everything just life is just the quality of life has gone up significantly
Yeah.
just because of like I don't have to carry like another 100 pounds on top of me, right?
Right. Right.
But yeah, so it's like going back to like when that mindset shift started taking was like, yeah, I gotta take care of my health. I really respect like just the way that athletes live their life. I respect athletes like I said, as a kid, Ronaldo's like an icon for like Portuguese kids, and he's like his work
Absolutely.
ethic is like ridiculous, right? So it's like that's always been like an icon and idol for me, right? Like just the way that he's so like the regiment, like the training
Hmm.
regiment, and like
Yeah.
always putting in a little bit of extra work, and
Yeah.
pushing yourself like just being the best that you can be, right? So it's like that kind of like, it really was like ingrained, as I was
Yeah.
growing up, right? Like just having that like that idol.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I wanted to just like apply that into my own life.
Yeah.
So like, it was just little things that slowly started to build up. And then I just like, started going to the gym, and then I was playing sports like football. And then
Yeah.
like it kind of like it made me it just kind of like slowly pushed me towards the path of just being more active and like
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah.
wanting to like just improve certain aspects of my life, like in like physically and stuff, right?
Right.
So yeah, I started going to the gym more.
Mm-hmm.
And then I made it a point where like I just wanted to first get good at the gym,
Yeah.
because the eating was like where I like, even now I don't love to eat. I live to eat.
Yeah.
Okay? Like if I know I got like a steak in the fridge, and like I'm gonna cook it at the end of the night with like some like, some baked potatoes or something,
Oh
I'm like
yeah.
looking forward to that all day.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
like I love like, oh, I just
Yeah.
I love food.
No,
I
it
think
sounds
it's still
great.
it's still a passion. Like I love to cook, I love to eat,
Okay,
right?
nice.
But like before, it was just on a scale where it's like not healthy at all,
You're
right?
right.
And
Yeah,
there
yeah.
was no control or anything,
Yeah.
but it's like it was still like a passion of mine. It was still
Yeah.
something that I really enjoyed, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
first I just wanted to build the habits of like going to the gym and being active and making that just a part of my life. Like it's not like something that like I'm doing for a little while. It's part of my life now.
Yeah.
Like it's just I have to do this. It's just something that I do.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
people like, you wake up, you brush your teeth, you shower,
Yeah.
I
It's
go to
just
the gym.
it's a
It's just
normal.
it's just part of like,
Yeah. It's part
I
of
need to
the
do
everyday
something
thing.
physically.
Yeah.
It's lifestyle, right?
Yeah. Yep, yep.
So I wanted to build that first, and then eventually I got, I started like filling out with muscle, and just I was feeling more confident. Like little physical
Yeah.
changes were happening, but I wasn't like losing
Right.
significant weight.
Yeah.
And then eventually, um, I started I was always interested in like combat sports, but I
Yeah.
never really did it. Like I did taekwondo when I was a kid, right?
Yeah. Oh, I
But
did
like
too. Yeah, yeah.
I was always interested in like
Yeah.
martial arts and stuff.
Yeah.
So I went to this MMA gym,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got really into it. Like they were more it was more of like they did a lot of like physical conditioning, and then
Okay.
and then technique as well.
Yeah.
But it was like that heavy like focus on like conditioning, and like we would do like like let's say class would be an hour, like half an hour would be like all like physical conditioning, and then the other half would be technique. So
Yeah.
it's like, so I got really into training there, and then it was just like a different level of like pushing myself, because it was just like different than going to the gym, right? Like
Right,
you're
right,
you're
right.
doing a lot different movements, you're doing different exercises on a different, rep range
Oh, for
and different
sure.
scale, and it's just like
Yep.
it was different, but it started to like help me lose weight a little bit more.
Yeah.
And then eventually I was like, I really enjoy like just training. Like I really enjoy the sport. I like the aspect of like improving.
Mm-hmm.
And like if I want to actually fully experience it, and I want to fully immerse myself in it, I can't do it at this size.
Yeah.
I can't put myself through like, a week of training, and then expect to do it next week if I weigh like 250 pounds or 230 pounds,
Yeah. Yeah.
220 pounds.
Right.
Like my body can't handle that,
Yeah.
especially at my size. Like I'm not like a big dude. Like I'm like 5'7". So like being 250 pounds at 5'7"
That's a
is
yeah.
it's a lot on the body, right?
Right, right,
So it's
right.
like if I put myself through a week of training at that weight, like my joints are killing me. I
Right.
can't I can't even go to, like I can go to work, but it's like I'm gonna be moving slow. Like
Mm-hmm.
I can't really, it's a lot to recover at that size, right? So wanting to fully immerse myself in it, like I was like, yeah, I have to actually, this is the time now. Like I have a proper reason. I have like another passion,
Yeah.
right? That I can want to get myself into. So then the changes in the eating came. Like I just got on, like I was when I first started losing weight, I was on like a pretty strict like meal plan. Like
Right.
I was like measuring everything out with a food scale, like, you know like exact measurements of like rice, chicken,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
veggies, everything, right? Like I ate the same stuff like every day.
Right.
And then like literally once I started doing that, and then I was conditioned to doing like martial arts training, like MMA at the time. Literally, like I'd say within 3 4 months, like complete different like physical transformation just based off of the eating and then just the training MMA. It was literally just like every week it was just like a drastic change. And
Awesome.
then
Yeah.
it was like I had never felt like that driven before to keep going, because there was always times where like I had, one week I would eat a little bit better and go to the gym, and
Yeah.
then the next week I would like fall off, right?
Yeah.
But it's like I had this purpose and I wanted to like fully immerse myself in that world, in that space.
Yeah.
And it just gave me that drive to keep going. And then just like seeing myself, like feeling myself improve what in the training and doing all this other stuff, it was like it was also making me want to continue going.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just like, and I didn't want to like waste my youth as well, right? Like I
Right.
wanted to like, I wanted to like see like, I didn't want to lose weight at 35. I wanted
Right.
to see what like I would be like in my prime, in my physical
Yeah.
prime, right? So
Yeah.
it's
That's
like that
awesome.
that's another thing too, where it's like I like, unfortunately I wasn't like an athlete like as a kid, and then got to build an athletic base up to like where I am now, of like
Yeah.
having all these years of like training and experience, and like, building like a foundation of
Right.
athleticism as a kid. But like it's just nice to be able even now, like just to, I'm like 22 right now, so it's like
Hmm.
kind of like you going, into the physical prime. So it's like
Yeah.
it's nice to just like be in really good shape.
Well, it's good that
And yeah,
at this young age that you're seeing all this, right? Like, and
yeah,
because you're mentioning, you could have done this at 35, right?
exactly, yeah.
Um, for someone that is in their 30s, 40s, right? They're probably like,
Hmm.
they could look at you and be like, wow, this kid's only 20, right? Or
Hmm.
22, right? Early 20s.
Yeah.
It could be inspiring for sure.
Yeah, I hope so too. And it was that too. Like, like I have like, like family members that are overweight and stuff. And then
Yeah.
like, like growing up as like the bigger guy, like no one really expects you to like, they might expect you to kind of like lose a little bit of weight here and there,
Right, right,
right?
right.
But it's like they don't think like you have that drive in you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's the thing, is like even like people treat me so much differently, like, or people have treated me so much
Yeah.
differently ever since I've lost weight. Like even like
Right.
people that I don't know,
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just like people look at you differently when they
Right.
like, and it's not like, I'm not saying it's like a good thing or a bad thing. It's just like
Yeah.
it's the reality of my experience, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm just speaking from like my experience, and it could be even how I carried myself when I was a bigger guy too,
For
right?
sure. Yeah.
Like I don't know, like I was in a very different like, place when it came to like just like self-worth and confidence back
Okay.
then
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
Like it just like it wasn't even really a thing
Yeah.
when I was a
Yeah.
bigger
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
right? It's
Yeah.
just like I'm just existing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's just like I didn't really think about things too much or like look into things too much. So it's like it could have been how I carried myself back then too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like people just treat you a lot differently. And it's like I find
100%.
like as a bigger guy, like people just didn't think I had that drive in me to like want to excel at like, being an athlete or physical endeavors. And then like, I think for some people they can be pretty judgmental and think that goes into like other aspects of life too, right?
Uh-huh.
Like they
Yeah.
think you don't have that drive. Like, like I'm like, if you're a bigger person, like I like, people sometimes think like you're lazy or something,
Mm.
right? I don't think
They
that's
have
the
that sort
case.
of
It's just,
assumption.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I don't think that's the case. It's just
Yeah.
like life circumstances get in the way, like life gets in the way. I've even had like fluctuations in weight ever since I've lost weight. Like
Yeah.
I've never been like drastically overweight again, but like
Right.
usually I walk around at like 170 pounds. And there's been
Right.
times where like I've gotten up to like 185,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like little fluctuations like that
Yeah.
happen. Like life gets in the way, right?
Right.
So it's
Right.
like certain people's, everybody's circumstances are different, right?
Hmm.
Like you can't judge somebody if they're a bigger person. You
Yeah.
don't know what's going on in their head. You don't know like what their life circumstances like, right?
Yep.
But it's like
Exactly.
you can't like, I think everybody has it in them to have like a drive to whatever gravitates to them.
Yeah.
It's just, you just need to put yourself in situations to bring that out of you, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
it
just
all just
like,
depends on how much
yeah,
you want it, right? And
100%,
I think
100%.
it definitely helps. I don't know what you think, but it definitely helps to have someone to look up to,
Hmm.
Because, you know,
For sure.
I mean, you had mentioned how you're you'd looked up to Ronaldo and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah,
right? You
yeah.
know, and that's like, would you say that, like, if say Ronaldo didn't exist or you just didn't look up to him, like, would things be different? Or
Um,
like, that might be hard to
yeah,
think
yeah.
about, but
Like I'd say like, probably, maybe, probably,
yeah,
there's a bunch of like other, like, like high level athletes and stuff I look up to as well, and I just
yeah,
think, like, like, just like the way that they regiment themselves and live their lives, like it's like it's cool to take inspiration from that,
yeah, 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 yeah,
but like even like people in your personal life to look up to is huge as well. Like I had like my cousin was like big into the fitness world and stuff
right,
too, so like
right, right,
he was like the only person that actually would talk to me straight up too. You know what
right,
I mean? Like
okay,
about my weight. He's
yeah,
like, he would just tell me like, you know, it's like,
just
if
giving
you
you the
want to be,
facts
if you want,
about it, yeah,
yeah, exactly, right. Like
yeah,
it's nice to, like, you got to have people that give you the facts about
yeah,
things as well,
yep,
and that like want better for you,
mm-hmm,
right?
yep,
Like even if it's gonna like be an uncomfortable conversation
mm-hmm,
or something, right?
yeah,
Like it's just like having someone who's gonna be real with you,
yeah,
and even if it's like, even if they're being real with you, and it's like something you don't want to hear, it's just nice to appreciate that they're being real with you, and they're not having like
yeah,
they're putting on a mask in a conversation, like they're just saying
absolutely,
what you want to hear, right?
yeah,
So it's like I always respect that, and I try to take something from it, even if it's something that doesn't really apply, right?
sure, yeah,
It's just like if someone's being real with me and they're telling me like what what what's on their mind, what they got
yeah,
to say, like I
yeah,
respect that. So it's
right,
like it's nice to have people like that in your life too.
yeah.
And
Well, I'd say it
yeah,
shows that they care, right? You know,
100%, 100%.
yeah, because they could totally be fake and, like, say
Yeah,
just,
just telling you what you want to
yeah,
hear,
exactly,
right?
right,
Like
yeah,
like keeping the status quo going,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like, yeah, I respect that,
for
because it's like,
sure,
it's uncomfortable to say certain things to people, right? If like it might be a sensitive topic or something, right?
oh
Like,
yeah.
right?
There's
So
been plenty
it's,
of times where I want to say something to someone, but it's just like, ooh, it would be
yeah,
too
yeah.
weird,
And
or I
even
don't know
even
how
me
I
too.
would.
Like it's
Yeah,
tough, right?
yeah,
It depends on like the context. It depends on the context. It depends on like your relation to that person, right?
yeah,
Like if you have like a deep enough of a relationship with that person, it's a lot easier,
right,
right?
yeah, oh
Than
yeah,
like
yeah,
with
yeah,
like somebody where it's like you know them, or you're friends with them, but you're not
yeah,
like super close with them
yeah,
too,
yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah,
So it's like it's all based off of context, right? But
oh yeah,
like
yeah,
having people that are close to you in life that are willing to like just be real with you,
yeah.
I think that's super
Those are the
important.
real ones. Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
yeah. Um, I don't know about you, but when I, like, eat healthy, for example,
Mhm.
um, I just feel much better, right? Like,
Yeah,
alongside with uh working out and like lifting, I'm a huge into boxing, like
yep.
that aside, like, nutrition wise, like, just eating the satiating food like chicken
Mhm.
and some veggies, right? It just feels like there's something is like in the mindset,
Yeah,
is it's just you feel like accomplished almost.
100%,
um
100%.
yeah, like well, I'd moved back about a week or so ago,
Mhm.
and my mom shops at Costco, and I gave her some money to get me a big plate of chicken, and um they have these like tubes of ground beef,
Yeah,
and
Costco's the best for that.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like, sure, it's more popular to shop like as a family there, but I think it's
Mhm.
really good like as a individual too,
Oh
because
yeah, yeah.
now I got stuff for a good month,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, 100%.
You know?
That's literally exactly what I
Hmm.
would do. Like
Yeah,
I have a Costco membership, and like
yeah,
I'm just me. Like I don't have a family, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I would just go to pick up, like, especially for like, the protein and the meats and things
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Like getting that big tube of ground beef, it lasts you like, it
yeah.
depends how much you eat it too, but it could last you
Right.
like 2 weeks to like a
Oh yeah.
month if you freeze
Oh
it, right?
yeah.
And then
Yep.
you can get bulk chicken and stuff
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
I know what you're saying,
Yeah.
man. Like I did the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I actually got to go to Costco pretty soon. I got to pick up some more chicken,
There you go.
and some odds and ends here and there. But yeah, man, I'm a big Costco fan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
when I really got into like fitness, because I mean, me as well as you, like I went through this whole thing where, COVID hit and
Hmm.
I had like nothing going on for my life. I didn't have really any motivations, right?
Yeah,
Getting pretty overweight, and
it's a
then
rough time.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But similar to what you were saying, where it's just like that one sort of one day where I was just like, you know what? No, I'm not gonna be able to do the things I want if I keep
Yep.
doing, the things I'm doing. Um, and ever since sort of learning that, it's been obviously a big journey of a lot of ups and downs, a big roller
Of
coaster,
course.
right? Um, so like even now, like I mean, I've been kind of in the fitness area for I don't know 4 years, um, but I'm still learning, right? I still feel like
Hmm.
I'm fairly new to it. Um, I really honestly enjoy measuring out my food. It's
Yeah.
uh, it's a I don't know, like feels just very what a healthy person would do. Like it's hard to explain. Like it's I mean it's something I never was doing before.
Hmm.
Um,
I find it's good because it's like, especially if you've done the calculations of like how much the calorie intake
yeah,
is, right?
well, you
With
start
that
to
measurement,
understand more.
it's nice to just know like, okay, I measured it out. This is how many calories I'm eating in this
Hmm.
meal.
Yeah,
That's really nice to know,
yeah,
especially if you're trying to be on like a calorie deficit, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
it's nice to just have that comfort of like, okay, I measured this out. I'm not overeating. Like my calories are on track, right?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like I like with certain things, like if I want to be on more on point with things, I still measure things out, right?
Right,
So it
right.
is a super helpful tool.
Yeah,
Like literally getting that food scale was like the biggest thing
right.
for me, right? So I
Yeah,
get it. I
yeah,
get
yeah,
what
yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah. Well, it's like I said, it's just it helps to really understand, what's going in your body and like what
100%.
you need. I remember when I was first learning about, um, you know, they say 1 pound or 1 gram of protein per pound of body fat or your goal weight or whatever. But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
also some people say zero point 0.8 per kilogram or something like
Yeah.
that, right? Like there's different levels, but I mean, I've definitely stuck with like the 1 gram per pound. I
Yeah.
just like that. It's just easier to understand, I think, instead of doing all this what is zero point 0.8 per kilogram and all
Yeah.
that stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, like it's just it's a huge mental booster. It's a huge physical booster. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think even just going back to, um, I was saying how we all look up to someone. Um, when I have that person that I kind of look up to, it helps me with staying on track with my goals.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
No, yeah, 100%. Like I like the food scale is a very, very helpful tool. Like if
Hmm.
you are trying to like,
Yeah.
kind of take that extra step in your fitness, journey, right? Like just having that scale with like, using like something like MyFitnessPal on your phone,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
it can be like super helpful just because like, you put in what you want, what you're planning to eat, and then it gives you like all the macros, it gives you the measurements, and then you can just directly, you make the food, you put it in, you get it all measured for each meal. It can be super helpful.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's
Yeah.
like, having that is super helpful just for staying on track and staying consistent, right?
Hmm.
Especially if you're on like a very regimented program.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
very, very nice to have and very helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. Over the years, what would you say you've learned about discipline and mental toughness?
Ooh, yeah. I'd say takes a lot longer to build than you would expect.
Yeah.
Like and you know what? A lot of it is a really tough balance between like showing up on those hard days when you don't want to, but
Yeah.
also like making sure you get enough like rest and recovery. Like
Hmm.
that's a really tough
Oh yeah.
boundary and like a tough line to walk on, right?
Yeah.
Just because like I see it kind of like on two spectrums where like people go like way too hard, and then
They crash.
they're constantly showing up, they're doing too much, yeah, and then they crash,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then it's like you can't be consistent that way. And then there's people that just don't show up at all
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
if they're having a bad day, like something bad happens in their day, and then boom, they fall
Yeah.
off their goals or something,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's a really tough balance between like a lot of it is understanding yourself too, right? Like
Yeah.
understanding when you can push through something and when it's like, okay, I actually just need a break. Like I actually just need to like just chill out, lay down, just relax.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
lot of it is like learn, like it takes time because you need to just understand yourself, understand your own needs,
Yep.
and then yeah, like you do need to show up on those days when you don't
Mm-hmm.
want to sometimes, like that's a part of it, right? Like you do need to do that, but then there's other times where it's like you literally just need to like restart so that
Yeah.
you can like just like recharge,
Yeah.
restart so that you can get back into what you're doing
Right.
because
Right.
you
Right.
want to like the biggest thing is consistency. Like you don't need to
Consistency is
put
key.
in,
Yeah.
yeah, like you don't need to put in like big efforts once every like week or two, right? Like you
Yeah.
need to like I'd rather put in a little bit all the time,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like I'd always like I'd rather be slowly always working towards my goals than putting in like, you know, a huge effort today and
Yeah.
then 2 days from now I can't do anything. Like I'm done. I gotta just sit around and kind of like give myself like time to just like relax and restart because I did too much. Whereas like, if I just slowly do a little bit and make sure that I'm taking care of myself at the same time as I'm working towards something, I can do that over time for a longer period of time, right?
Yeah. 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 Awesome. I.
So
I mean, I am definitely one of those people that you're mentioning that's I go too hard
mm,
and it's such a bad habit of mine. Like it's, I mean, I guess you could say I'm in the process of sort of finding that balance
yeah,
is because I'll go to the gym, every day and then, you know, third week hits and I'm like, whoa,
yeah,
this has been a
yeah,
lot. I'm good. I think, I'll take the whole week off. Right.
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
then or maybe it wouldn't be that dramatic right off the top, but maybe it'll be like, I'll take today off, and then, today or tomorrow comes, and I'm like, oh, well, yesterday felt pretty good doing nothing.
Yeah,
Gonna do nothing again
yeah,
today, and then it just sort of spirals into not doing it at all. So yeah, finding that balance for sure. That's
yeah.
very good.
The balance is the biggest thing,
Mm-hmm,
and
mm-hmm.
yeah, it just takes time. It just
Yeah,
takes like time
yeah,
understanding your needs, right?
yeah.
But it's like if you have those crashes, it's like you kind of know that you're having that
Mm-hmm,
crash, right?
mm-hmm.
And it's like what did I do leading up to that
Yeah,
kind of like
yeah, yeah.
caused that, right?
Right.
So
Well, one of the biggest things I've learned, sort of nutrition wise, is to not cut out the things you enjoy eating.
oh yeah,
When I was really new to all this, right, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna completely cut out all fast food, and I even like tried like cutting out sugar at some point, right? And that's just
mm,
not me, right? Like similar to you, I love food. I love all that, unhealthy, greasy
yeah,
shit, right?
yeah,
Um, but before I was completely eliminating it out so that when I did do that crash, right after working too hard and I crashed, it was almost like I just uh, reversed, right?
yeah,
Rewound back to square one, right?
mm,
Because I didn't have all these things for so long, and then now it's all right in front of me. So yeah, so I think finding that balance in the aspect of what you eat for sure.
yeah, 100%.
It's not gonna kill you if you have a Big Mac once in a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just for an example, right? Or like if you
Yeah,
want to have I don't know, some sort of snack that like
boost your day a
boost,
little
yeah,
bit.
right? Like,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
long as it's not all day, every day, and that's
exactly.
all you're doing, I think that's very important
Oh yeah,
to
no, 100%.
maintaining.
Yeah,
Um,
you need to make sure you're you're taking care of like your mental as well. Like you're
mm-hmm.
being
Yeah.
you need to make sure you're happy while you're doing
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
while
Yeah.
you're on your fitness journey,
Enjoy
right?
the
Because if
process. Yeah.
yeah, if you're doing things that are like you're on it like you're on a program or something where you're just completely like unhappy,
Yeah.
um,
Well, it's not
yeah,
gonna
you're not
stick.
gonna stick with it.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's it's not a like it's not a lifestyle thing. That's the
Yeah.
thing with like fitness and just like being healthy in general. It's like it's not like a time frame thing.
Yeah.
It's just it's you got to do it for the rest of your life. Like you
Yeah.
got to
Exactly.
that's
Right.
the thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you got
It's
to
a commitment.
yeah, like you there can be periods of time where like you're more like focused or more locked in than other times, right? But you got to make sure that like you what you're doing is sustainable for
Yep.
the rest of your life, right?
Absolutely.
That's the biggest thing,
Absolutely.
right? So it's
Yeah.
like you have to have those cheat meals.
Yeah.
You have to have those like cheat snacks,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to have that.
Right.
It's a part of it.
Yeah.
But if you have that healthy lifestyle and you're being active and then like you know 90% of the time you're on track, or 85% of the time you're on
Yeah.
track, and then
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you do those little things that like they like they like I said boost your day. It makes
Yeah.
it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I was looking forward to having that
Yeah.
cookie or something, right?
Right. Right. Right.
Like
And I
you
think
need that.
like I'm also someone who like I binge eat a lot.
Yeah.
Um, so when I am allowing myself to incorporate all those sort of unhealthy things like into my day to day in
Mhm.
little bits, it helps me with not binging, right?
Yeah.
Because then it's like you were just saying, where like if you, yeah, like you look forward to having like the cookie, for example, right?
Mhm.
Um, if you just have that one, um, here and there, if that makes sense,
No,
it's
100%.
better than not having it, and then
Going crazy
Friday
like
night
one day.
comes and then you
Yeah.
have like a whole box of cookies, right? Um,
Exactly.
yeah,
No, I've
yeah,
been there, done that. But the thing that I've noticed too is like if you when you do end up being like consistent with like your diet and having that healthy lifestyle over time, like you can't you physically can't even binge. Like
yeah,
my body cannot handle
yeah,
what I used to be able to eat.
right. The
Like
metabolism changes and all that.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, and my like I'm just not used to digesting like large amounts of like like heavy greasy foods. Like
yeah,
I still crave it. Like
right, 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 right.
I still want to eat it, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
like I lit like the feeling after eating all of that is like not worth the binge for me anymore,
mm-hmm,
because it's just like my stomach can't handle it. I get a headache
mm-hmm.
the next day. I feel groggy.
Oh,
Like I feel like my stomach has like literally like my like the organ itself has like shrunk just
yeah,
because like I can't handle like what I used to be able to eat.
yeah,
And it's just like, yeah, it's just like, so that helps with it too, because when I do want to have a cheat meal or like or treat myself to something,
yeah,
it's not going to be in the same portion that it would have been like
yeah,
5 years ago, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So it's like that also like that kind of like I've learned is like that long term slow but consistent
yeah,
approach. It actually kind of like pays dividends now, because it's like I physically can't like eat like a whole pizza, chicken wings, and cookies in one
right,
sitting.
right,
Whereas
right,
like
right.
before, I used to be able to do that, no
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
problem,
yeah,
you know?
yeah,
So it's like it kind of my body kind of adjusted to that over time.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I've noticed.
Well, it
Yeah.
gets used to it. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. 100%. Um, okay. This is actually something I just thought about. Not something I have written down, but I it's completely separate to what we've been talking about. I just want to get your thoughts on this.
Sure.
I saw this post on Instagram the other day where it was saying that people born between the years of, I think it was 1997 to 2003,
Mm-hmm.
is the prime generation, solely for the fact that we had that opportunity where we grew up in this sort of, still had the old fashioned sort of sense in terms of playing outside
Yeah.
and like playing the sports and everything like that, but we still like we grew up through the technology age. And I think that's like obviously being alive in the 80s would have been cool. I
Mm-hmm.
think so, at least. But I think it's like, what a time
I
to,
think so too.
because I would have hated to be one of those kids that was like, that just sits on an iPad all
Yeah.
day, or,
Yeah.
you know, um, so very grateful for that.
No.
Um,
100%.
Yeah. No, I just thought I'd bring that
Yeah,
up.
no, I agree. I
I
agree. Like I'm lucky. Like, yeah, I have memories of like, coming home right after school, and then the first thing I would do is like hop on my BMX and then
yeah.
like
See, that's what I'm talking about, right?
go to
Like,
Tempo and get a Slurpee, and
yeah,
then like,
yeah. Oh my
just
God,
hanging out like,
tempo.
yeah, Tempo, right?
That's so
Crazy.
funny you bring that up.
I
Like
keep driving past it, like it's like, oh, it brings me back memories.
wow. I totally
Yeah,
forgot about that place, but you
yeah.
said it. I'm like, whoa, yeah, that place
Yeah, right. It's
exists.
like
Yeah,
brings you back to
yeah,
like another time, right?
yeah,
Because there was that one right by OBJ, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like I remember going to that one a lot, and just like just like just hanging out, like it was just like
Well, yeah, just
it,
like
it was
being,
wholesome.
yeah,
Yeah,
getting that sort of away from screens is like even
hmm,
just nowadays, right? Like
yeah,
whenever I'm at the gym, I make it well, I try to make it a point to not even think about my phone. Like I'll put it on
yeah,
do not disturb. I put like screen facing down. I don't even think about
hmm,
it. And that really helps because it's that moment throughout the day that like where you just get to just be,
yeah,
right?
100%,
You know, you get to be
100%.
present.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so hard nowadays though, especially just because like like we're so like our phones are just like so
They're glued
ingrained in
to
like our
us. Yeah.
daily life, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like it's definitely a challenge. Like I'm trying to work on that too. Like I reached out to you earlier. Like I deactivated
Oh
my
yeah.
Instagram,
Yeah.
right? And it's just
Which
like
props to you
I
for doing that. Like,
I thank you. I did it before. It was just like I remember when I did do it. Like I did it for like a period of time. I think it
yeah.
was maybe like a couple months.
Yeah.
It's just like I was just like life just felt so
Free.
present. I felt so present. Yeah,
Yeah.
so free.
Yeah.
Because it's just like I'm trying not to watch as many reels and just
Yeah.
like seeing so much like you see like I feel like we're not supposed to see all this
All
stuff.
this.
Like
Yeah.
just seeing everything going
News
on in the
and
world
yeah.
at once and then
Yeah.
seeing like this person's telling you how to live your life, this person's telling you what to think, this
Yep.
person's telling you this person's telling you that.
Yep.
Like I just want to live.
Exactly.
I don't want to like have to like if I want to hear something, I want to hear it from somebody that's part of my life and knows my life experience. I don't want to hear like, I should be doing this and this, or I should be interacting with people this way and this way from somebody I don't even
From
know.
someone. Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It's
Yeah.
like I don't like why are you
Yeah.
telling me
Yeah.
how I should be living my
Right.
life
Right. Right.
or
Right.
like how I should be experiencing things
Yeah.
when you don't know my situation,
Yeah.
I don't know yours,
Yeah.
like and you're probably doing it so that I can like follow you or buy something down the road, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I just like I needed a
Absolutely.
break from all of that. Like social media does have its place. It's a great thing, right? But I think we just sometimes we need to take a step back and just be like, what is my life like? I'm not trying like I don't want to have to I'm not curating my life based off of like what I'm seeing on social media, what everybody else is into on social media.
Yeah.
Like how do I actually want to live my life? I don't
Yeah.
want to hear different opinions, right? Like I just want to be.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah. Yeah.
like I think it's important to just take that step back and just be present with yourself for a little bit and then you could get back into it and like,
Yeah.
be
Right.
totally fine with it, right?
Right. Right.
But it's
Just have
just like
that reset. Yeah.
I think it's important to kind of like every once in a while like take that
100%.
break, right?
100%.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I get it. It's like it's nice to just and then kind of go back to that when we were kids, right? Just to be back to that space where it's just like I'm just living
Mm-hmm.
life,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
know?
Like there's
So,
something, I don't know if it's like a nostalgia aspect for me, but even just going with a friend and just throwing a football to each other.
yeah,
I
yeah.
love that. Like,
No, 100%.
wow. Like just being like, even just, yeah, just being there, right? You know?
Yep. Well, it's just like it's basic human needs at the end of the
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
you're outside,
Yeah.
you're breathing fresh air,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
with a friend,
Yeah.
right?
You're
You're
right.
socializing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
you're at peace. You're not thinking about what you have to do for work. You're not thinking about deadlines. You're not thinking about
Mm-hmm.
this.
Yeah.
You're just existing with your friend,
Yeah.
having a good
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just like at the end of the day, that's what it is, right?
Yeah.
It's just different
Absolutely.
outlets to do that, right?
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. We're going to end it off with some rapid fire questions like
Sure.
I always do with all the guests. You, it, I do always say that if you have sort of an idea of like how you can expand on it, by all means. But if
Sure.
it's just a yes or a no, totally
Okay.
cool as well. What would you say your favorite fight of all time is? Whether that's boxing, MMA, whatever, like whatever martial art it is, would your favorite be?
Oh my gosh. That's a tough one. I forgot the dude's name. It was in do you remember, Pride?
No,
It, it's
like
like
what?
it was like an older fighting organization
Okay,
in like the 90s and early 2000s in
okay,
Japan.
okay.
And it was like kind of like almost like the precursor to like UFC, and
Yeah,
like
okay.
it was MMA but just in Japan before UFC got popular in
Sure, sure.
America.
Yeah.
And there was like this I forgot his name, some American dude, like super like country, like mustache. He was
Okay.
fighting this like huge like Japanese pro wrestler guy, like probably
Yeah.
like 6'5", 7 foot tall something.
Right.
And literally they grabbed each other by like the back of the neck and just like started exchanging punches like hockey style, like hockey
Oh
fight
wow. Yeah,
style.
yeah, yeah,
And they did that for like just up against the ropes for
yeah.
like 30 seconds, just like exchanging punches
No
to the
way.
face like over and over
Yeah,
and
yeah,
over
yeah,
again.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Wow.
just like that one's probably up there for sure, just because
That
it's like
action.
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But
100%.
I forgot their names. I'm so bad. I'm
No,
so
it's
bad with the
okay. Yeah,
names.
like it,
But
yeah.
yeah, it would be that one.
But it's
I'll send it
yeah.
to you after if I
Cool.
find
Yeah,
it.
if you find
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Your favorite workout song? Favorite
Ooh.
song you listen to like in the gym?
Oh man, that's a tough one too. There's so many. There's so many. You know what? I'd say probably to get me like in the mood,
Yeah.
probably either Shook Ones Part 2 by Mob Deep or Survival of the Fittest by Mob Deep.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah,
Awesome. I
yeah.
love that.
Those two get me going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Hell yeah.
They get me into that like I just want to like grind
Yeah.
and punch people type of mentality.
Yeah.
You know?
I love
Yeah,
that. I love that.
yeah, yeah.
If you could train with any athlete, who would it be?
Oh, Ronaldo,
Ronaldo. I
100%.
could have
I
guessed
don't gotta
that.
think
Yeah.
about that one,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think you could learn so much from him too, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it would suck because I'm really bad at soccer,
Right.
but
Okay.
maybe we could like hit the
Yeah.
gym together or
Yeah. Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What's one exercise you hate but still do?
Ooh.
And I have one for
Um,
this as well.
I would say I haven't been like lifting too much anymore, but like one that I still think is really important is those Bulgarian split squats.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, those are just
Those
brutal.
yeah, those are tough, but like the
Oh,
benefit is great.
yeah.
Like there's also so many variations you could do with them too.
Yeah.
So it's like they're really helpful, but like
Yeah.
man, they're hard.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
For
How about
me,
you?
I wasn't gonna say Bulgarian split squats, but that's a very, very good answer. Um, Lateral raises for me,
Oh yeah,
where
they're pretty awkward sometimes.
oh man, just so uncomfortable. But
Yeah.
I mean, they're worth it, right?
Hmm.
One skill you wish you could master instantly.
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. One skill. Do you have one?
I'd say probably. Well, I don't know. Maybe like it'd be hella sick to be good at the yo-yo. You know those guys
Yeah.
that just be flinging it all over and flipping it everywhere.
Hmm.
My goodness, that would be cool.
That would be cool. You know what? I have it. If since I'm like a shorter dude, like 5'7", I don't really like I never really got too big into basketball or anything,
Okay,
but I think dunking is like the coolest
dunking.
thing in the
Yeah,
world. So like
yeah,
like being like 5'7", if I
yeah.
could like
Just
just
launch yourself.
train a year
Yeah.
to like increase my vertical and then eventually be able to dunk a basketball, I
Right.
think that would be like fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So like now
Hell
I would
yeah.
love that, but like I don't know
Yeah.
if it's possible, but
Yeah. I mean,
maybe
hey.
one day,
Yeah. Maybe.
maybe you'll see a
Sort of.
video of me dunking one day.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of
Yeah,
the
this
story.
is this is the
Yeah.
training arc.
Yeah. Start on the same lines, but if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I'd say probably for like just because like I'm into like combat sports and
Yeah.
fighting, probably like just slowing time down for a little bit. That'd be
Okay.
like so fun. Just
Yeah.
to like slow time down.
Yeah.
Just move out of the way.
Yeah.
Little counter, whatever. That would be fun. Probably
Exactly.
probably like slowing time down a little bit.
Right.
Or or being able to eat whatever I would like
Yeah.
and not
And
have
not
any
gain anything.
negative
Yeah.
consequences whatsoever. Yeah.
That's also a good one. It's also a
Yeah.
good one.
Yeah.
Um, while along the same lines of that, what's your go-to cheat meal?
Ooh. Lately it's been like shawarma platters.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I've
right.
been I've been like loving those things because it's
Yeah.
like it's still like kind of like whole foods, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
like super processed stuff.
Yeah.
It's like it can be a little heavy with like the hummus and the garlic sauce and
Yeah.
everything, but like yeah, lately those have been hitting real
Those have
hard
been
for
good.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Cool. And then
How about
last
you?
one.
What's your go-to cheat meal?
Oh goodness. Probably like I'm such a kid at heart. Just a good old cheese pizza for me
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just
Pizza's always up there for
oh
me
man.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that yesterday to be honest. A
Nice,
good old
nice.
cheese pizza.
Oh
My
yeah, you can't
goodness.
go wrong.
It's
Can't go
just yeah,
wrong.
it's simple, it's easy, it's
Yep.
just wonderful. Last one. What's your dream vacation spot? Go
Um,
anywhere in the world.
lately I've been to Portugal before. Like I've been to like the islands where my family's from, but I've been really wanting to lately go to like the mainland
Okay,
and see
cool.
like the capital cities and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
that,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Lisbon and
Yeah,
Porto
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff. Like I've been wanting to just like see that and experience like the history and stuff because
Right.
I've been just like like learning about like the history of like Portugal and stuff like
Right, right,
that,
right,
right?
right,
So
right.
like I'd really like to just see like just see what go there and see what the
Yeah.
city's like and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you
How about
speak
you?
Portuguese?
Actually, I understand it better than I can speak it.
Okay, right.
Yeah, so it's like, I can someone would tell me a sentence and I won't understand each word, but I'll
Yeah.
like get the gist of it. You know
Right,
what I
right, right,
mean?
right, right. You can kind of
And then I
understand it, yeah.
might be able to respond, but like
Yeah.
I've never taken classes or like
Yeah.
I need to do Duolingo for it though. That's what I need to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Duolingo
yeah,
for the win, eh?
yeah.
Yeah. For me, uh, I got to think of these questions sometimes too. I don't know. I feel like saying like something like Miami is so basic, but it's not even really where like I would dream to go.
Be cool though.
I would say I don't like I want to go somewhere. I really want to travel Europe one day. I've never
Oh
been
yeah, yeah,
overseas or anything. Um, I don't know, like something about like Spain really speaks
yeah.
to me. Like I think that would be so fun to just yeah, like you were sort of mentioning about Portugal, just learning about just how they live their lives and all the history
Hmm.
and everything. I think that would be like super cool. I got to travel just much more in general. Like I'm so travel deprived. It's just
Fair. Yeah.
crazy.
No, you
Yeah.
got that itch to want to
Yeah.
go.
Oh
No, I
yeah.
get
I want
it.
to travel the world, see it
Yeah,
all. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Awesome.
Well, I want to thank you so much for joining me
Oh, no problem
today.
at all. No problem at all. It was a lot of fun. I really had a good time. So I'm
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy you had me on and we got to chat. It was really nice. I had a good time.
100%, 100%. I'll give you the floor if there's anything you wanna like. I know you're not really into the whole social media thing, but if there's
Yeah.
anything that's important to you that you want people to know about that you didn't say before, now the floor is yours. If not, totally cool.
No, I don't have too much right now. Yeah, right now I'm just taking a little break from social media.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be eventually working on putting together a podcast as well
Oh, very
for
nice. Cool.
one of my
That's
um
right, right.
my freelance clients
That's
that
right.
I'm
Okay,
doing
I
for
remember that.
marketing.
Yep, yep, yep.
So yeah, I'm eventually gonna be doing that. Probably post a little bit about it once I'm back on social media and once
Yeah,
we get that
awesome,
going.
awesome, awesome.
But yeah, that's about it. Not too
Cool.
much. Just chilling.
Very
Yeah,
good. Awesome.
yeah.
Well, for all the viewers and listeners out there, thank you guys all so much for watching and listening. Be sure to follow the show on Instagram at Off the Record with Jordan Rance, and also subscribe on YouTube. That's where you can only see the video stuff. Everywhere else is audio only. Catch new episodes every Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Once again, I'm Jordan Rance, and this is Emerson Viveiros, and we are out of here. Bye.